As drastic as it might sound, you have two options, no more. The very first one is that you level up. The second option, you guessed, you go home. And every single day, when you have this thing inside of yourself, this weakness that is trying to consume you, that is telling you that you're not enough, that you're not able to do those things, that you have to be, taking a break or do whatever the hell it might be, which is the easier path. Every single time when you're taking that path, you're lying to yourself. You're betraying yourself. And that's the actual path that it suggests that your mindset here and your heart is a loser. You can't just go home. You can't just give up the game. Just don't even go back. On the other hand, if you're willing to go through the shit, because it sucks. Every single thing that is worthwhile sucks. Guess why? Because it's worthwhile. Because not everyone is doing that. If you're taking the harder path, then you can grow. And I'm not here to reinvent the wheel for you guys. I'm just here to remind you that these are the options. And at the end of the day, if you're willing to take the harder path every single time when you are faced with a challenge, then guess what? You're growing. You're able to do bigger and better things. Does it make sense? The gym, the most common example, right? You go there, it sucks, you're tired, your muscles hurt. You still do that. The same thing with the days when you don't feel like it, right? You wake up, you get that running done, you come back and you keep on working, right? Because that's the thing. That's your thing. And instead of trying to bitch about it, then you're grateful that, my God, I'm grateful that I have something to work on. I'm not a miserable, pathetic F or a criminal or anything because I have a work that I can do. So I'm not bitching about it, right? But we're just simply living in a snowflake generation. It's like everyone just tries to become a millionaire in 2 days, and under 90 days, of course. Everyone is trying to get shredded in under 2 months and all that stuff. Like, forget about that thing. Just focus on the progress. Focus on yourself. Focus on your mindset. Focus on the person that you have to become, instead of trying to achieve the outcome. Because I promised you, I just realized this. I didn't really intend to achieve a certain level of fitness, or let's talk about stamina, especially regarding to running, for example. I didn't really plan to be able to run 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kilometers every single day, regardless of the consequences, or the circumstances. I just simply became the person who is able to do that. And now I'm not really focusing on running this much or that much. I'm just focusing on running. I'm just focusing on pushing the freaking limits. And guys, I really needed to give this out of myself, because I do really feel that I needed this advice from myself to myself today, to my weaker self from my stronger self. So guys, this is the last thing that I really wanted to share with you. You always have your stronger self and your weaker self with you. You're choosing love.